Hey everybody, Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and we're doing another EDC pocket dump. February just closed out, so I want to share with you what I've been carrying as my EDC items for the month of February 2015. Some of them are repeats from previous years, but the majority of them are actually different. So I'll just do the quick repeats. I got my iPhone 5S, get that out of the way. I do have my Vanquest wallet, continuing to like that. I will be running a different wallet next month. I got a new wallet to test out. Let's see what else. My keys are all pretty much the same. What I did do is I got rid of the Night Eyes keychain, and I'm running the K.E.R.T, the K.E.R.T, and the big ring that they give you from CRKT. And I'll do a close-up of all these so you can see what they are. I'll give you a little bit more information. As far as different items, I've been running for flashlight the T10S from ThruNite as a very small EDC light, and when I wanted a slightly bigger one, I've been running the T30S V2 from ThruNite, and this one actually has given me some issues, so I want to give you an update on that one in a minute. I don't often wear a watch, but I have been wearing this watch from Optics Planet. It's from their OPMOD line, and I'll give you some more info on that. That's been a nice thing just to mix things up a little bit. Glasses, these are my sunglasses. These are made by Bobster, and you know, obviously when it's sunny I'm wearing them, not at night. Bert's Bees Chapstick. This has been great. I don't usually spend a lot of money on chapstick, but this has actually, I think, been worth the investment. CRKT James Williams Tactical Pen. I've been carrying that. And then for, you know, a lot of people use a handkerchief, and so I've been carrying this for the month of February to see if I use it at all. And then my blade has been the Benchmade Triage. This is the all black one, so black handle and black blade. Let's zoom in and we'll talk about each of these items a little bit more in depth. We're going to start off by talking about the Benchmade Triage. The first thing I will tell you is that my expectation was that the size of the knife, as far as the thickness of the handle and also just the texture on the handle, was going to be uncomfortable because it is pretty aggressive, but I actually found it to be quite good. Running the Griptilian as kind of a standard EDC knife, this wasn't hugely different for me. I was concerned a little bit about the tip here. The Griptilian has a bit more of a point on the modified sheep's foot, but this one I found to do just quite fine as far as, you know, piercing into boxes, cutting tape, just cutting things that I had to actually get into and then use a slicing motion. So that was nice. I like the knife a lot. I'm working on a review on this knife right now, so stay tuned for that. Axis lock, always love that. So there's the Triage. CRKT James Williams Tactical Pen. Let's see. Overall, I would say good. Here's a couple things. It annoys me when you put a cap on a pen like this and then there's still movement in the cap. And I'll hold this end tight and then you can see the cap still moves. That just annoys me. I wish it was a little more snug. I prefer a pen that you actually, you know, screw the cap onto, or, you know, put the two together with threads. The other thing I noticed is that this, I don't know if I could do it now because I cranked it down really tight, but this top section was a little bit loose. I had to really tighten that up. And other than that, it's been good. The one thing that's been a little bit annoying is that the pocket clip here is just really wide. So if you put it in a pocket, you know, of jeans, let's say, it seems to sit fine because the jeans are a little bit thicker. If you put it in your front pocket on a pair of pants that are a little bit thinner, the whole thing just moves around a little bit. So I'd like to be able to see that to be a little bit tighter. Just the way the metal is formed, I'm going to have to beat it up in the process to get it to really be basically more compressed. So that would be a little bit of a downside to the pen. But I have like having a pen because every once in a while I need to write something down. Now I've got the pen with me. I don't want to talk a lot about chapstick, but I have used this Bert's Bees one, and I do like it. It's not amazing compared to normal chapstick. It's a little bit more expensive, but that's been good. I think because I paid a little bit more for it, I made sure not to lose it. So that may be one positive. Handkerchief. Carried it, never used it. And you see it's really flat. It's because it's been in my back pocket. I'd actually leave it in my back pocket of, you know, the pants I wore one day and then forget because it was so flat. A lot of people say, you know, I love carrying a handkerchief, blow my nose, use it to clean things, all different types of uses. I just never used it. I may still carry it because it's not like in the way or anything, but never really used the handkerchief a whole lot. Flashlights, the T10S from ThruNite. This has been good. I do generally prefer an all black flashlight, but I like the functions of this one and the size. So we've got a very low setting, medium setting, and then the highest setting, which basically blinds the camera completely. So this has been really my go-to for the last month as an EDC light, and that's been good. I do have a review on that. The T30S V2. This is about the same size as my Surefire Fury, so I'll run this in a cargo pocket or on the side pocket of my carpenter jeans. As I mentioned in the review, I would have preferred a black bezel here, but it's fine. A lot of power. The main issue for me is that I was taking off the end cap to remove the this kind of tactical, what do they call it, tactical ring, and now it doesn't work. So turn it on, nothing. I'm clicking the button. Now if I hold it down, it will eventually come on, but when I let go, it goes right back off. So it should click into the on position, and then you scroll through the different settings with this. So I'm going to contact ThruNite, see what the story is, see if they can send me a replacement end cap. I liked using it when it worked, but now it's not working so great. So there's the heads up on that. OPMOD watch. In general, I haven't run a watch, but this is a decent one. It's around 30 bucks if I remember. And the one thing I'll note, and I'll share about this in the review, that it seems to get a little bit scratched up, or like if I bump into something, paint will chip off, you know, say a desk that I bump into and get on here, so I have to scratch it off. And it hasn't left any permanent huge scratches, I don't think. There's one little tiny ding there in it. But overall, it's been good. And yeah, so again, I don't usually run a watch. I have my phones, but this has been a decent watch. iPhone 5S, it's been great. My Otterbox, good. Vanquest wallet, good. Bobster glasses. In my review of these, I basically was sharing that they're not super expensive and they are ANSI rated. So I thought, hey, if I'm going to wear glasses, I might as well, or sunglasses, I might as well wear some that can give me protection if I was in an accident or something was to come flying in my face. So these have been good. I wish the frame was a little bit more pliable. It's a little bit too rigid for me and doesn't fit my face as well as some other glasses. But these are Bobster glasses, definitely less expensive than, you know, ESS or Smith or something like that. So I'm running those. And then the last thing is this is the K.E.R.T from CRKT. Flip it around there, see if you can see that. Probably not, but it says K.E.R.T. This is the emergency keychain emergency rescue tool. And they give you this big ring that goes with it. And what I'll tell you is I definitely miss the Night Eyes S-Beaner setup that I had in my EDC from January. It just is a little bit too bulky for me as compared to how I usually like to run my keys. I found that with the S-Beaner, the keys all kind of lie flat, whereas this, they still kind of stand up vertical like this. I just wanted to see, you know, what I thought about having a larger key ring, but I'm going to go back to the Night Eyes ring and be running that. My main issue with that was that the S-Beaners would pop open, and every once in a while I'd drop a key. So I'm just going to get the locking S-Beaners, and I think that's going to be my go-to for the for keychains. This I have this, and then I've also got this Schrade pry tool. This one has a strap cutter. This one has a strap cutter. This one isn't too sharp, so I got to sharpen that up. That's definitely nice and sharp in there. But titanium, I don't know what the metal is on this one, but either way, you know, two options as far as keychain tools that you could run. So there's my EDC setup, and I'll just put this out as a nice little something to look at as we close out the video. But that's what I run as my EDC. I put links down below if you want to pick up any of these items or check out the reviews as well for the ones that I have done reviews on. Thanks as always for checking out the videos. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids here on YouTube. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram and Tumblr as well. Take care.